Ever grab a burger and fries for a quick lunch and then feel that afternoon slump? We've all been there. We often think about fast food's impact on our waistline, but what if I told you the biggest danger isn't to your body, but to your brain? The connection between what you eat and how you think is more direct and shocking than you might imagine. Today, we're diving deep into the science to reveal how that convenient meal could be sabotaging your memory, your mood, and even the physical structure of your brain. Stick around, because what you're about to learn could change the way you look at your lunch forever. Let's start with a really startling piece of research. Scientists have found that eating just one high-fat meal can immediately impact your cognitive abilities. That's right, just one. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition had participants eat a meal high in saturated fat and then take a test that measured their attention and reaction time. The results? Their performance dropped significantly compared to when they ate a lower-fat meal. This means that brain fog you feel after a greasy lunch isn't just in your head. It has a real measurable decline in your brain's performance. It's like your brain is trying to run a marathon after chugging a milkshake. It just can't keep up. The executive functions of your brain, things like planning, problem solving, and staying focused, are the first to take a hit. So, that important meeting or study session you have after lunch, your fast food habit might be setting you up for failure before you even begin. But the effects aren't just temporary. What happens when this becomes a regular habit? Let's talk about memory. Researchers at Ohio State University conducted a fascinating and, frankly, a bit scary experiment with rats. They fed one group of rats a diet designed to mimic the high-fat, processed junk food that many people eat. Another group ate a standard, healthy diet. What they discovered was astounding. Within just 4 days, the rats on the junk food diet showed signs of memory impairment. 4 days. They struggled with memory tasks that the other rats aced. When the scientists looked at their brains, they found an inflammatory response in the hippocampus, a critical region for learning and memory. Essentially, the junk food was causing inflammation in the very part of the brain responsible for creating new memories. Think about that for a moment. It's not a slow, gradual decline over decades. Your memory circuits can start getting disrupted in less than a week. Every time you opt for that ultra-processed meal, you could be fueling inflammation that directly harms your ability to remember and learn. This brings us to a crucial concept: ultra-processed foods. These aren't just foods with a little added sugar or salt. These are industrial formulations made with ingredients you wouldn't find in your kitchen things, like high-fructose corn syrup, hydrogenated oils, and various additives and preservatives. Think packaged snacks, sugary drinks, frozen pizzas, and most fast food items. A long-term study involving over 10,000 people over a decade found a direct link between a high intake of these ultra-processed foods and accelerated cognitive decline. People who got more than 20% of their daily calories from these foods showed a 28% faster rate of cognitive decline compared to those who ate the least. It's like putting your brain on a fast track to aging. The convenience of these foods comes at a hidden and very high price. And what about your brain's physical structure? This is where it gets really concerning. Some studies suggest that a long-term diet high in processed fats and sugars could actually be shrinking a key part of your brain. Yes, shrinking it. We're talking again about the hippocampus. Research has shown that individuals with diets heavy in unhealthy trans fats, often found in fried foods and baked goods, tend to have smaller hippocampal volumes. A smaller hippocampus is linked to poorer memory and an increased risk of dementia later in life. Imagine your brain's memory center, a complex and vital structure, physically getting smaller because of the food you eat. It's a powerful and sobering thought. We spend so much time trying to train our brains with puzzles and new skills, but we might be undermining all that effort with what's on our plate. Now, let's connect the dots between your gut and your brain. You've probably heard of the gut-brain axis. It's a real thing. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, known as your microbiome, and this ecosystem plays a huge role in your overall health, including your mental health. A diet rich in fiber from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains helps nurture a diverse and healthy gut microbiome. On the other hand, a diet full of fast food, sugar, and processed ingredients does the opposite. It starves the good bacteria and allows the bad ones to thrive. This imbalance, called dysbiosis, can lead to a leaky gut, where the gut lining becomes more permeable. This allows inflammatory molecules to escape into your bloodstream and travel throughout your body, including to your brain. This systemic inflammation is a key driver of not just cognitive decline, but also mental health issues. This is a critical link. The inflammation sparked by a poor diet and an unhealthy gut is now strongly associated with an increased risk of depression and anxiety. Studies have shown that people who eat a traditional diet, like the Mediterranean diet, with plenty of whole foods, have a significantly lower risk of depression than those who consume a typical Western diet, which is heavy on processed and fast foods. The food you eat directly influences the chemical environment in your brain. It affects neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which are crucial for regulating mood. So if you're feeling down, irritable, or anxious, it's worth taking a hard look at your diet. It might not be the whole story, but it's a massive piece of the puzzle that is often overlooked. Your mental clarity and emotional well-being are profoundly tied to the fuel you provide your body. So, what can we do? It can feel overwhelming, but the solution isn't about perfection. It's about making small, consistent changes. You don't have to give up your favorite foods forever. It's about shifting the balance. Start by aiming for one more home-cooked meal per week instead of takeout. When you do go out, look for healthier options. Maybe a grilled chicken sandwich instead of a fried one, or a side salad instead of fries. Try to eat the rainbow by adding more colorful fruits and vegetables to your plate. These foods are packed with antioxidants and polyphenols, which are powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that protect your brain. Think of them as your brain's personal bodyguards. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds, are also fantastic for building healthy brain cells. Even simple swaps, like switching from soda to water or choosing whole grain bread over white bread, can make a big difference over time. It's about crowding out the bad stuff with the good stuff. The evidence is clear. What you eat has a profound and direct impact on your brain as function, structure, and your mental health. That fast food meal might be convenient, but it's contributing to inflammation, disrupting your memory, accelerating cognitive aging, and potentially even shrinking your hippocampus. The good news is that your brain has an amazing ability to heal and adapt. By making conscious choices to nourish it with whole, unprocessed foods, you're not just investing in your long-term health. You're investing in a sharper mind, a better memory, and a happier mood today. The next time you're deciding what to eat, ask yourself, is this meal building my brain up, or is it breaking it down? The choice is yours. Thanks for watching. If you found this information helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content on how to live a healthier, sharper life. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one small change you're going to make for your brain health this week? Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.